Welcome everyone. Today, we're diving into Sami's inspiring journey from knowing just hello to speaking English fluently. To start, why do so many learners like Sami feel overwhelmed at first?
Great question. Many beginners face what's called language anxiety. They're afraid of making mistakes or feel they're too old to learn. Research from Cambridge shows that 67% of adult learners initially lack confidence, much like Sami.
That makes sense. Sami also believed it was too late for him. Is this a common misconception among new language learners? And what does science say about age and language acquisition?
Absolutely, a lot of people think childhood is the only ideal window. However, studies from Harvard indicate adults can achieve high proficiency with the right mindset and daily habits, just as Sami did.
Let's transition to Sami's method. He started with just 5 minutes a day. Why is such a modest daily commitment so effective for language growth?
Consistency is key. According to the European Journal of Psychology, short daily exposure builds neural pathways faster than sporadic, long sessions. Sami's approach mirrors how children learn through frequent, manageable practice.
That's a powerful analogy. Could you give an example of how someone might structure these 5 minutes for maximum impact?
Certainly. One could listen to a short podcast, repeat new words aloud, and jot down a simple sentence. This touches on listening, speaking, and writing, all pillars of language development.
Interesting. And over time, these small actions really compound, right?
Exactly. If you learn 5 words a day, that's over 800 words in a year, enough for basic conversations and beyond, as Sami discovered.
As we move forward, Sami didn't wait until he was perfect just started. Why is letting go of perfectionism so critical in language learning?
Perfectionism can actually paralyze progress. A 2021 study by the British Council found learners who accept mistakes improve speaking skills 30% faster. Sami's willingness to try, fail, and repeat was crucial.
So mistakes are not setbacks, but opportunities. Could you share a practical strategy to help learners embrace this mindset?
Certainly. One effective method is the mistake journal, writing down errors and reflecting on them weekly. This turns mistakes into stepping stones, reinforcing a growth mindset.
That's a tangible tip. It sounds like the emotional journey is as important as the technical skills.
Absolutely. Motivation, resilience, and self-compassion are as vital as vocabulary lists or grammar drills.
Let's bring this full circle. Sami followed a clear path, listening daily, speaking a little, writing, and reviewing. How can our listeners design their own English mastery routines?
Start by setting a small, achievable goal like writing 1 sentence or listening to a short podcast daily. Track your progress using a notebook or an app. Even 5 minutes, done consistently, has a compounding effect.
And what about motivation? How can learners stay committed, especially when progress feels slow?
Celebrate tiny wins. For example, post your daily sentence online or share it with a friend. Research from MIT shows public commitment boosts persistence by 40%. Like Sami, focus on progress, not perfection.
That's encouraging. As a final thought, what's one message you'd give to those starting their English story today?
Remember Sami's journey. Start small, keep going, and don't be afraid to dream big. Every fluent speaker was once a nervous beginner.